What does it feel like to be on the cover of GQ? I mean, the only thing that I can say is, holy shit. I was born in Salina, Kansas, which is right in the center of the country. I grew up with two younger brothers, I'm the oldest, and I knew from a really early age that I was very different from the rest of my family. Growing up, I have to say, I didn't really have any idols. I mean, I'm not one of those people that sort of pattern my life after anyone. I think that I've been very independent in that way. I was probably influenced by, movies about New York, so Cary Grant, Doris Day, Lauren Bacall. I moved to New York in January of 1983. I always say that the unfortunate thing about New York today is that it's really difficult to be young and poor, but in 1983 it was really easy. It was a really amazing time to sort of grow up, which is what I feel like I did when I moved here as I became an adult. I think kids want to look different from their parents. So most men my age have defined success as the ability to wear jeans to work, this casualization of the workplace. And so their kids looked around and saw all these horribly dressed people in pleated chinos and acid wash mom jeans and and polo shirts and said, "Ugh, I don't want to look like that." So they probably looked more to their grandfathers. The cuts are slimmer, the styling is sort of more interesting. They're not afraid to wear a sneaker or a boot or some non-traditional shoe with a suit. This has become sort of the norm, and that to me is really interesting because it breaks down those old-fashioned barriers. Fashion always changes. I mean, that's the nature of fashion and style. But in menswear, and especially for myself, I really think of everything involving style as being an evolution, not really a revolution. And even when something revolutionary might come along, for me it's about how to integrate things from the past with things that you want to add in the future. Every man should have a navy blue suit, a navy jacket, a gray suit, white shirts, blue shirts, a narrow gray or blue tie to wear with either the gray or blue jacket, a perfect pair of black wingtips, a perfect pair of brown wingtips. I always say if you had to have one belt, it should be an alligator belt with a silver buckle. Regardless of what you have, the first rule of thumb is, and I think the only thing that's critical to success is clothes have to fit really well. And that includes t-shirts and jeans. If you need to take your jeans to the tailor or a t-shirt to have it sort of brought in a little bit, like around the arm, that's what makes inexpensive things look expensive. And if you don't do that, it'll make something very expensive look really cheap. A fashion icon? I don't think so. If that's what they want to call me, then I'll just say thank you.